So these are my journals, and I feel like I finally figured out what I really enjoy using my journals for. And I recently just got a Paper Republic journal, and I'm so over the moon about this. So I'm in the process of redoing all of my journals, and I'm really excited about it. So the Paper Republic that I recently got, I'm very excited about it. I literally just put an earring for the charm because I don't have one yet, but I kind of like the way it looks, so I'm gonna keep the earring on there. I just put my Hobonichi Weeks in here. I use the Hobonichi Weeks like every day. I'm thinking this is gonna be like my everyday travel journal. I travel a lot for work, so I think this is gonna be really nice to just throw in my bag, and hopefully I'll have this for years. Right now, I use the Hobonichi Weeks every day. I write 1 sentence a day in the Hobonichi, and I write at least 1 sentence a day. It basically ends up looking like this for a weekly spread, and I've done this actually for about 5 years now. I've written at least 1 sentence a day, and it's just fun to go back and reread it at the end of the year and see like everything you've done for the year. And the Hobonichi paper is one of my favorites ever. They use the Tomoe River paper, so I really love that. And I love the first page of my Hobonichi. I think it's really cute. Then also in the Hobonichi, I like to, in the monthly pages, write down all of the movies, shows, and books that I've read. I can use this as like a media journal because I don't really like to write long excerpts about the things that I watch and read, just because it kind of becomes like a chore to me personally. So I think just writing what I did, and then you can see exactly like what day you finished it. So I usually use the monthly pages for that. And in the back, this is where I do all of my different logs for things. So at the end of the year, I'll do my year in review. That's where I read through all of my daily excerpts, and then I go and write down all of the big things that I did that year. And then I can just kind of have like a overview of the year. And like I said, I've done that for the past 5 years. So it's been really cool to see. And God willing, I'll be like 80 years old, and then I can go through and read everything I've done from like the time that I was 19. So, and then I also do all of my logs in here. So I track things like restaurants, coffee shops, and different things like that in the back of the Hobonichi. So I was keeping my Hobonichi in this because this is my wallet, and this is from Hobonichi, but I think even like the zipper part of this, just adding an extra layer, and it was making me forget to write some days, so I was having to catch up on other days. So I'm thinking that the Paper Republic is going to be so much better to just have all of my journals in one place instead. It sounds silly, but not having the zipper is just going to be so much easier, just being able to grab this really quickly. I have in the Paper Republic, I put a little postcard on here for my trip to London. This insert came with the Paper Republic, and it's just a blank notebook, and I think I'm going to use this as a general notebook, like a list catch-all type of thing. And then I bought a Leuchtturm, I think I'm pronouncing that right, and I'm gonna add that into the back here. I got that in a B6 plus size, and that's gonna be my daily journal for on the go. Yeah, I'm just so excited about this. I didn't get it engraved. I kind of wish I had. This is my other planner that goes with me everywhere, and I just put some pictures in the back. They look like this. Very cute. This is the common planner. I have this in the A5 size, so I'm usually an A5 girl, but I realized that with this is exactly A5 size, so you either need like a A5 slim, or you would need like a B6 plus, which is what I ordered for my journal to go in here. So once that's in there, it's going to be thicker and very cute. For the sterling ink, I also love their paper. I don't remember if this is Tomoe River paper or their other paper, but either way, I love the sterling ink, and I love how flat it lays. And this is general life planning, like nothing really exciting, but I use the tracker in the front, and I really love their goal tracker page. And I track all the days that I fly on here. At the end, I can just see like every day that I flew. I like to use these pages as general goal overview pages, and The weeks have kind of been hard for me. I don't really, because I'm really type B about my planners, so I don't really have a set way that I like plan everything, but I do try to add some like workouts on the side, and like, I don't know, this is mainly just things I need to get done that day. And then in the back, I do like to add a overview notes page for every month. This has been pretty fun. I like to put like things that I'm reading or random notes and things about that. And then what I also love about this planner is the back has a whole notebook section. So you kind of get a notebook and a planner in one. I mainly use these for like meal prep, recipe kind of stuff, like random notes, workout tracking, stuff like that. And I'm thinking these plus the Loic term that I'm gonna put in here once it comes in the mail, this is gonna be what I travel with and what always leaves the house with me. My desk journal, this is what used to travel with me everywhere. However, this cover is what I replaced with the Paper Republic, and this is just from Paper Source. And this is a great cover, but it's just very bold in your face kind of color. This is just going to be for my desk journal, so I can write things that I learn, and YouTube videos and stuff like that will be going in here. I have the MD notebook by Midori. I love this notebook so much. Something about the paper is just wonderful. And I like to add quotes and things like this. This is from the correspondent book. I loved the correspondent so much. Things like this, YouTube video ideas, little excerpts. But I think this is going to change more into like a commonplace book that I keep on my desk at all times and like near my laptop. Then lastly, we of course have my junk journal. This is my actual baby, my pride and joy. I just added some new pages yesterday, so I was catching up on my trip to London, and then also, yeah, more London pages, and a page from home when I went home for a weekend. And I am running out of space in this, but I love this journal. It's just from Paperage. This thing is probably like 5 pounds. It's really heavy. I know a lot of people like to use the Loic term for their journals. They use like a soft cover. This is a hard cover. I haven't had issues with it. I think the spine is held up really well, but I am interested to try another one. But with something like this, I think it's nice to just stick with what you know also. So once I run out of space on this, I'm curious which one I will buy next. But I still have about, I'd say I have like the rest of the year to use this one, so probably like 4 more months. But I would say I average about like 3 to 4 pages a month in this. This isn't something I do a lot. It's more of like a memory keeping thing for me. But I can't wait till this gets really used and the leather starts to look really nice. I kind of want to get another charm, like either a castle or a dagger. I was seeing some on Etsy I think would be really cute on this. And I ordered another string so I can add my Loic term journal whenever it gets here. I love how flat everything lays.